Hey guys, it's your buddy kidThunder back again with a video response. This video response is going to be to Muzz of L1 Games. Now, Muzz, first off, I actually like that rant of yours when you was talking about, how the video game industry is going in terms of, say like with Modern Warfare 3 and whatnot. Uh, First thing, you were right on the money about this because me, I really don't like it when that's when how the industry is going myself. Uh, as a person who is very interested in video game design and whatnot, um, who also just graduated from college with a bachelor's degree in video game design. Um, I also have that particular reasoning. Why is it that when it comes to us buying a game nowadays, uh, preferably any Call of Duty game or something like that, why does it feel that it's never completed? That's what I want to figure out. Um, I've played. The only Call of Duty game that really had me interested was uh, was Black Ops. The most recent one, not the. Not, and don't even get me started with any other game in the series like Modern Warfare 2 or whatever it may be. Uh, Another thing I have uh, something in mind is this. I hear you on that. The game stopped with the deus-ex or deus-ex, how the heck you pronounce it. I really hear you on that, and I really don't understand why GameStop would even, call themselves opening the package up when it was, and then try to take whatever voucher that wherever that was inside the package, take all the vouchers out, a very copied game, and then sell it to consumers. That's stupid right there. I really agree with you saying that like that kind of thing is stupid. And screw GameStop because really GameStop is really not even doing their business right in the first place. I could see. Now I can really see how you're talking about in terms of how the video game retail industry is going too. The only surviving ones I can really the only ones I can really see that is surviving and is probably doing better is play and trade. Play and trade, and not to mention like every independent video games retailer around around the nation and whatnot. Whenever I go and buy video games for whatever console I'm going to play it on. 9 times out of 10, I usually go to video, independent video game retailers, i.e., say the Exchange. If I know you stay in Ohio, the Exchange is there. I'm from Chicago, and I do see a few Exchange stores there. So yeah, and and I also, I also would like to say this, like it's not just with the video game industry. The way how the video game industry is going. Those not just the only two reasons. Um, I also hear you on the whole thing about you know digital downloads. First off, I'm not too much of a fan of digital downloads. Yes, I have a Nintendo Wii, and I've downloaded games like Castlevania Rebirth, Contra Rebirth, and I mean, and those my major two digital down I mean digital downloads I'd ever played on while I'm playing it on my Wii. Um, I also would happen to play, what is it? Bloody Wolf for the TurboGrafx 16 via the Wii Virtual Console. Now, even though that game is great, but I would, I mean, finding the TurboGrafx 16 console is pretty much a rare cost, and I actually would want to get a TurboGrafx 16 myself. But I just don't get it, to tell you the truth. Um, I'm not too I'm not too fond with DLC. Um, and what's really thankful is that Nintendo isn't really too fond with online play anyway. And speaking of online play, to me, online play is like very overrated, in my opinion. Um, not that I don't have a 360 or a PS3 or nothing like that. I mean, I have a Wii, but the online play infrastructure on the Wii is not so great, and I barely even play on. I don't even play online, anyways. I mean, besides, I don't even have the game. I don't even have only have a few games that does require the online play for the Wii. Castlevania Judgment, which is a really decent game in my opinion, a really decent fighting game, even though I've seen reviews of that game being stated that it's a pile of dog mess. Um, what else? That's all I can think of for now. But yes, I really don't. I mean, as what online play goes, I really don't care much for it. I mean, if I want to play video games via multiplayer, I'd rather have a few friends over my place and play some games with me. That's what I want to do. I mean, online play is it can be boring and it's very overrated. I mean, and it's being used too often, too much. I mean, next thing you know, you're probably right. The video game industry might collapse sometime soon if they're going to keep letting stuff like this happen. If companies, pretty much pulling dick-headed moves and whatnot. Say, for instance, like, um, you got first-person shooters up the wazoo. Obviously, there's way too many of them coming coming out nowadays. That's one. Two, I don't even know what the hell DRM is, but you know, obviously I've heard about it and it's starting to become a problem these days. Um, DLC is a major problem. I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not a fan of digital downloads. Um, you're right. I mean, the question is, what the hell happened to a video game that was complete? I mean, whatever happened to that? That's what I want to know. Another thing, I do feel that the next generation of video game consoles is this. I mean, the next gen will probably suck even harder than ever. Like, say for instance, like remember when the 3DS first came out? Yeah, it was faltering in the market at first, but now it's doing much better because of the price drop and whatnot. Uh, I mean, the ambassador program is kind of a hit or miss anyway, if you ask me. And $5 for a Game Boy game, it's kind of hit or miss if you ask me because I paid $10 for Super Mario Land for the original Game Boy, and that's like the original cartridge, not and I mean, granted, I don't have a 3DS yet, but I plan on getting one sometime soon. Um, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I have to say about this video response. This is kidThunder signing off. Take care. Stay tuned for future content.